I'm out in the Triumph T100 today. This is a T100 black version, and I just thought I'd take a bit of a run out here and just see how things are going. Not as windy today, and I'm again using the phone, so I'm just sort of checking out how it performs now under better conditions that wise. Now overall, I know a lot of you aren't really wrapped in Triumphs, and you know, up until a few weeks ago I wasn't all that keen on myself, but this one came up at a good price and I decided I'd go ahead and buy it, take the risk, see how it went. Now I didn't just run into the first Triumph I seen. This one's 2017 model, one owner, and when I picked it up it had done 3,700 kilometres. Yeah, so far so good, and I haven't had any real issues with it at all. It's been running along quite well and fairly happy with it. I've put about 3 accessories on it so far. Just had a white cockatoo fly over. And I might just discuss a couple of those accessories in case somebody decides later on there's something going for. Now I didn't go all out and go for genuine Triumph accessories, because after all this is an old bike, and it's not a proposition for me to go out and pay silly prices on Triumph parts when I don't really know how long I'll have it for, and that would depend on how reliable it is, how it goes, and if I have any issues with it, whether or not I turf it off after that. But at this stage, so far so good, and it is a really nice little bike to ride, and well, not that little, but got a bit of weight behind it. But overall I'm fairly happy with how things are going, and I think it's a good ride where I can go along at 80, 90, 100 kilometres an hour with no trouble whatsoever, and if I want to apply a bit more power, hit that throttle. 3 accessories so far I put on this bike. Got them all off eBay, and that's what I'm talking about. So this is sort of a Chinese wind deflector here, you could say, or mini fly screen. Didn't pay much for that. I think around about, you know, I think $60 or $70 for that particular one. It looks okay on the bike, so you know, compared to if you went and bought genuine, save yourself a few bucks that way. So then I was looking around and see these here. These are the bar risers, and these are very similar, almost an exact copy of what I put on the Interceptor going back in 2020. Now back in 2020 I paid about $300 for these, and they came in from England, from a manufacturer over there. Now my thoughts are these ones here, Chinese copy you could say, which work really well on the bike too, only cost me about $70. So if you've got an Interceptor and you want it up and over bar risers, I'd highly recommend these compared to buying the other ones for $300, because I found that the $300 ones didn't work any better than these. And these ones work okay, but the other ones, even when I got them going back 5 years back, I found them, I thought, highly overpriced and a complete waste of $300 plus postage. But these ones here, $70 on eBay. If you're in the market for one of those, go for it. Now last but not least is this radiator protector. So I pull the factory one off, and if you want to buy just a replacement factory one, it's around $150. And this sort of Union Jack style one I bought once again from China, and really good fit too, perfect, goes on there, it looks really nice. I only paid $35 for that. So overall, really happy with those 3 mods I put on so far. Okay, while we're here we might kick it over, and you can hear how it sounds. Got to put the clutch in. So that's it like that. I'll give her a bit of a rev. I'll just go a slow pan around it, and you can see for yourself. So overall, you know, pretty happy with the Triumph. I was on the X-Max 300 today, and surprisingly too, it runs well too. So I've got no really complaints about the bikes I've got in hold at the moment. So all looks good that way. So like I said, that gives you an idea of how the bike looks. Yeah, so this bike's totally standard, so hopefully that'll give you a bit of an idea how it sounds, and I'll catch up with you on the next clip.